It's on site. It's literally on site when I see you. And you knew to have them comments turned off and limited so nobody can tell you that you are nothing but a thief, a liar, a user. You wouldn't have had a fucking career if it wasn't for your sister. You had Brittany over here bullying the other fucking girls for you because you wasn't shit. You fumbled the bag by getting pregnant at 16, and Brittany gave you all of that. This is literally bullshit. You literally not only make money off of your sister's conservatorship, profiting off of her exploitation and abuse, you scammed how many fans? What happened to the Zoe 101 reboot? Oh, and then there was a video basically talking about how everybody was promised a meet and greet with you, and all it was just you answering video questions and shit like that. You scam everyone. You have no talent. You have no life. You're nothing. You're no one. You're garbage. Not even the recyclable kind. I'm praying on your downfall. I wish you nothing but the worst. And if I ever see you, bitch, it's on site.
Nope, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. Here are more weird things that I find fucking weird about Miss Jamie-Lynn Spears. Why do you, your dad, and your husband have the same name, and why do you all three look alike? Also, your sister, Britney Spears, has been in a conservatorship for 13 years, and your daughter, who, she didn't ruin Zoe 101, you did. Her daughter just turned 13 years old. And while Britney was slaving away doing all of this, where was Jamie-Lynn? In good old Louisiana, reaping off of her sister's benefits for 13 years. I think she knew that this was coming, and this is why she tried to do that Zoe 101 music video thing really quick, so that she could try to get some good publicity. The audacity of her. We don't need you for a Zoe 101 reboot.
Yeah, I wasn't going to talk about this incident, but surprisingly, a lot of you in the comments section did not know about this. Yeah, so on their property in Louisiana, they were riding, I guess, and Maddie, her ATV, whatever it's called, I don't know, flipped, and she was underwater for more than 2 minutes with it on top of her. And Jamie and Jamie number 2, number 47, I don't remember, couldn't get her out. So they just waited for the paramedics to come. And then her daughter was on life support. So yeah, that's what happened. She sucks at parenting. She likes to kill cats. She doesn't stick up for her sister. She uses all her money and exploits her for her own gain.
Zoe 101, Zoe 10 done. Jamie-Lee Spears, we're coming for you. Free Britney.
Pretty much, I will let Gemma know that she is a fat cunt.
Yo, literally, even her family and Britney is fed up. This is the Britney that we've been missing for years. She wants all the smoke.
I just want my life back, and it's been 13 years, and it's enough. It's been a long time since I've owned my money, and it's my wish and my dream for all of this to end without being tested. Again, it makes no sense whatsoever for the state of California to sit back and literally watch me with their own 2 eyes make a living for so many people and pay so many people trucks and buses on tour on the road with me and be told I'm not good enough, but I'm great at what I do. And I allow these people to control what I do, ma'am, and it's enough. It makes no sense at all. Now, going forward, I'm not willing to meet or see anyone I've met with enough people against my will. I'm done. All I want is to own my money for this to end and my boyfriend to drive me in his fucking car. And I would honestly like to sue my family, to be totally honest with you. I also would like to be able to share my story with the world and what they did to me instead of it being a hush-hush secret to benefit all of them. I want to be able to be heard on what they did to me by making me keep this in for so long is not good for my heart. I've been so angry and I cry every day. It concerns me. I'm told I'm not allowed to expose the people who did this to me. For my sanity, I need you to the judge to approve me, do an interview where I can be heard on what they did to me. And actually, I have the right to use my voice and take up for myself.
The sad part, you're not going to jail. You're going to prison. That way. And that's on period, bitch.
So obviously a lot of people are talking about Britney Spears and her family right now, but I want to talk about Jamie-Lynn Spears specifically for a second. Also, Jamie-Lynn, if you're watching this, or Jamie, if you're watching this. All right, just letting you know. But with everybody talking about the whole family, people are finally starting to find out and catch on to the fact that Miss Jamie-Lynn, Miss Zoe 101 herself, pulled a knife on a group of people at a restaurant. Now listen, écoutez-moi, couillon. When I tell you that this event is Louisiana history, I was in college when this happened. This happened at a pita pit down the street from my college. I went to that pita pit a lot. My friends and I still talk about this to this day. Let me show you. Okay, other than the obvious, what do you think of when you think of Jamie-Lynn Spears?
Pita pit knife fight. There we go.
Yep!
That was it.
I told y'all.
I had to really think
I
on
told
it.
y'all. We don't forget.
Hey, in case you don't hate the Spears family enough after all of the Free Britney stuff that's been going on very recently with her being able to speak her truth, Jamie-Lynn Spears has claimed to have never taken a dime from her sister. That is very much so not true, and we have actual evidence. Like, there are reports that show that she took money from her sister. And the reason why Jamie hasn't been speaking on Free Britney is because she can't take her money anymore if she's freed. Learn something new every day.
Here's what comes to mind when I think about Britney Spears. And don't be mad at me, these are just my opinions. All I want is for Britney Spears to be free. Britney's testimony at her conservatorship hearing on June 23rd, 2021 was absolutely crazy and absolutely appalling, but it just confirms everything we've known. One thing that genuinely just made me sick was the fact that someone is governing over her reproductive rights. This case says a lot about the court systems in the United States, and for people that seem to have all the privilege in the world. I'm so sickened by Jamie Spears, by Lynn Spears, by Jamie-Lynn Spears. You guys are nothing but bad people. Who does this to their family members? In this statement from Jamie Spears addressing his daughter, shut up, Jamie Spears. You're nothing but a lying, manipulative, horrible father. You know what I have to say to Jamie? Go and get a job. To Britney Spears, this is so much more than finances, but for Jamie Spears, it's all about finances. This man is so unsuccessful that he has to steal from his own daughter. And for the people that don't believe that Britney Spears should be free, shut up. If you don't believe that Britney Spears deserves to be free, you clearly don't believe in basic human rights. And that says a lot about your character, not Britney's. We've all gone through mental health crises, but Britney Spears' situation is different because of how famous she is, and we all know that. For years, Britney Spears has shared so much with us, and we take, but now it's time to give back and rally behind her and make sure that Britney Spears is free one day. I know Britney Spears is going to be free one day. I know that she'll tell her story one day. I know she'll come back on stage and share with us like she has done her entire life. I want to share this clip that Britney Spears said during her testimony yesterday at her hearing.
Anyone involved in this conservatorship and my management who played a huge role in punishing at me when I said, no, ma'am, they should be in jail. There are cool tactics working for Miley Cyrus as she smokes on joints and stage at the VMAs. Nothing is ever done to this generation for doing wrong things. But precious body who's worked for my dad for the past fucking 13 years, trying to be so good and pretty, so perfect when he works me so hard. When I do everything I'm told in the state of California, allowed my ignorant father to take his own daughter, who only has a role with me if I work with him. They set back the whole course and allowed him to do that to me.
I applaud Sam Asghari, who is Britney Spears' boyfriend, for standing with the Free Britney movement. That is very, very telling of how Britney Spears truly feels behind closed doors. Continue spreading the word. Comment down below why you love Britney Spears and why you think she deserves to be free. Fuck the court system, fuck Jamie Spears, and free Britney Spears.
Did you think I forgot about you, Brian? Let's talk about Brian.
So I guess he was somewhat of a manager to Britney Spears, even though he's her brother, so that's not gonna work out. But he mostly stayed behind the scenes, right? Just watching. On another hand, he was very involved with his little sister Jamie-Lynn and all her projects. He was a producer for all of them. Then he ended up marrying Jamie-Lynn's manager in 2009, Graciela Sanchez. He's came out and said that Britney has wanted to be out of this conservatorship for years. And then he also said, this conservatorship has been a great thing for our family. And he's a trustee of a trust established by Britney. So, user and abuser, just like the dad and sister and mom.
Jill are attacking Jamie-Lynn Spears when she doesn't even have a fight in this conservatorship at all. That video is going in private because I was wrong. Let me show you what I found. Someone sent this to me through Instagram, and of course I couldn't read it, so I started Googling this area right here. Of course, I couldn't find that document, but I found other things. I instantly knew that Jamie-Lynn Spears couldn't be trusted. Hold, please. Simon Curtis posted this. Where is Britney's missing $600 million, Jamie-Lynn? Why did Lou Taylor's finance company receive a cash injection of $600 million immediately after you, Jamie-Lynn, were mysteriously made sole trustee of Britney's estate? When I heard Lou Taylor, red flags. Apparently, Lou Taylor was Britney's manager, but I think it was full of shit. He was actually quite scared of Lou because she would stalk her, show up uninvited. She has made multiple counts saying, I do not trust this woman. Some people think that this is a conspiracy, tapping into the energy. It's not a conspiracy. Money, it's there. Jamie-Lynn Spears cannot be trusted. I was completely and totally wrong. 100%.
You know that Jamie-Lynn Spears' husband's name is Jamie?
What the fuck?
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. No. I'm dead serious.
No.
Are you?
Yeah.
Jamie Watson. Jamie
with me.
Watson is his name. I'm dead serious. Her husband's name is Jamie Watson. Yeah, I know. I know.
I have nothing. I have no words. Are you comprehending that?
No, not.
Jamie-Lynn married to Jamie, whose father is also
I'm thinking
Jamie.
about when they're all together.
My head hurts so bad trying to comprehend that. What do you mean his name is Jamie?
Yep. Jamie-Lynn Spears is married to Jamie Watson. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes. And Jamie Watson.
I give up. Don't tell me his fucking his
no.
name is Jamie.
This is where it ends, I think.
We're on to you, Jamie, and Jamie.
Yeah.
I can't believe she really went on social media to make this claim about how she cares about her sister when we all know it's not true. She must have forgot that our whole generation was raised on YouTubers giving really shitty apologies. We can see through bullshit, girl.
First off, thank you for helping me. And you did send it to me on my Instagram, but let me show you something. I can't read any of that. What I could read was thread by Britney hiatus, Jamie-Lynn Spears cannot be trusted. I Googled that and I found something quite interesting that you are 100% right. And I am wrong. And I'm going to show you. When I Googled that, I found a tweet by Simon Curtis. And this is when I know Jamie-Lynn cannot be trusted. Where is Britney's missing $600 million, Jamie-Lynn? Why did Lou Taylor's finance company receive a cash injection of $600 million immediately after you became the sole trustee of Britney's estate? And there is proof on that. There's also a lot of proof that Britney thinks that Lou Taylor is a stalker. She does not like Lou Taylor, and Lou Taylor only knows of Britney by her father, Jamie. Thank you for at least leading me into the right direction. When I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. And after reading a lot of things with evidence to back it up, Jamie-Lynn Spears cannot be trusted. Cannot be trusted, period.
But now you're one of the main reasons why she's on a conservatorship and stealing her money? Yes.
Can we cancel Jamie-Lynn Spears? If you're following her on anything, please unfollow her right now.
Get the fuck off my porch! Get your ass off this motherfucking porch, bitch!
What was the reason? I had a reason. What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason?
I just thought that this post was a little bit funny. This is Britney Spears' sister, Jamie-Lynn. Her last post. And
Oh, girl, it looks like you're already getting ready for your shackles. We love to see it.
Watch Jamie-Lynn practice her acting skills.
I made a very conscious choice in my life to only participate in her life as her sister, as an aunt to those boys. Maybe I didn't support the way the public would like me to with a hashtag.
Now that Free Britney is heavily back in the news, I think it's time we start looking at other people involved in this other than Britney's father. Let's first start with this woman right here, Britney's former business manager, Lou Taylor. I'll be asking, who is this woman? She's no longer a part of Britney Spears' life, but she is, actually. She's heavily involved in this, allegedly, and here's why. It's been alleged that Lou was the one who completely orchestrated this conservatorship, and she even tried to put Lindsay Lohan in a conservatorship, according to Lindsay's own father. In fact, she also tried to put Courtney Love under a conservatorship so she can control her money as well. So why would she want to be involved in this? She was making reportedly $500,000 a year just being Britney Spears' business manager, nothing else. That's crazy. Money talks.
Twitter is not playing with Jamie-Lynn Spears. Let's go over some of the highlights. Family portrait of the Princess Britney Spears holding her sister, Jamie-Lynn. Jamie-Lynn Spears after Britney's conservatorship is terminated and she can no longer leech off her sister. Hi, can I help you?
I'll get 5 and 10 and a pack of smoke.
Jamie-Lynn and Kevin Federline's bank account after Britney wins. It says $5. Me outside of Jamie-Lynn's house. And there's a lot of this. People calling out Netflix. Dear Netflix, following the recent events and testimony in court of Britney Spears' detailing how her family exploits her, I believe you should drop Jamie-Lynn Spears, her sister, from the second season of Sweet Magnolias. Jamie has kept silent, although she has disabled all of her comments on all of her social media. Keep up the great work, guys.
Look, everybody, we've all seen Jamie-Lynn's photo go around. I got sick. I don't know, I have a cold. I've seen it, everyone's seen it, I don't need to play the whole thing. What gets me with this video is that she's like, I don't have any investment in Britney or the business of Britney beyond being her sister. And you know what? If Jamie-Lynn wants to believe that, that's fine. But I'm just kind of here to say, like, that's not exactly true. You might have already seen right now that Jamie-Lynn is also named the trustee of her fortune, aka if she passes away, the trust that she set up for her 2 sons will then go to Jamie-Lynn to be distributed accordingly. It's meant for her sons, and you hope that people hold true to that, but you never know. And yes, this doesn't have anything to do with the conservatorship, but still, it's an investment in Britney's future in her life. She was also up to a series regular for season 2 of Sweet Magnolias. Now fans are petitioning to have her removed from the series altogether. So for Jamie-Lynn to say that none of this has anything to do with her future apart from Britney being her sister, it's not entirely true.
Hey, how are you? Hi, bitch. Did you fucking touch her? Yeah, are you done?
Okay, here's my part 2 and final for the whole situation with Britney Spears and her family. Yo, Jamie-Lynn Spears is always sketchy to me. After all the allegations of her bullying, calling Britney Spears to bully the cast of that Zoe 101 show, she's always been like off to me. And then just like hearing like her sister was involved, her dad, her whole family, like, did they think Britney was just fucking dumb or something? Like, this is so ridiculous. I feel so bad for her, but I honestly genuinely think she's gonna win. I hope she wins, and I hope she returns and sues the fuck out of that whole family for millions and millions. Look at this ghost Michael Jackson wannabe looking ass. I swear. Give Britney her life back, period.
Say anything. On God, I'm not gonna hit you. On God, I'm not gonna touch you. On God, I'm not gonna hit you. You're not gonna touch me? Nope. You're gonna go home. On God. On God. On God. Let go. Bitch, I don't believe in God.
All I have to say is if Jamie-Lynn Spears is going to be cast in season 2 of Sweet Magnolias as Noreen, I will no longer watch. They better cut all of her out. Remember in season 1, whenever she left and she was pregnant, she left the doctor because she was the homewrecker? Yeah, let's keep it that way. Yeah, free Britney.
So I see a lot of people in my comment section saying that Dan Schneider is a baby. And as much as we all know that Dan Schneider is a piece of shit, pedophile, fucking foot fetish weirdo, Maddie looks just like this guy right here. This guy. Looks just like him. Thank God. At least his name's not Jamie.
Okay, so we all know what we're going to be talking about, right? Yo, Miss Jamie-Lynn. And this is why you're not a Disney alumni like your sister. You're a Nickelodeon bitch. If everything that Britney said about you is true, then that means everything Little Miss Nicole said about you was true. Which means every single one of the Zoe 101 cast is guilty as... So when I see all of you guys, it's on site. You know what? Actually, I don't have to do anything. God took care of that for us. None of you guys have acting careers. Except for Little Miss Victoria Justice. But I'm pretty sure she learned her lesson because Ariana Grande took her shine. I mean, Jamie, how could you do that to your sister? To your sister? You're not even a good actress. Now that I'm watching all the Zoe 101 episodes again, you're really not. You should have just stopped with your first acting gig, which is all that. Cause honey, you're not all that. Since you got pregnant and all at 16 and left Nickelodeon, being a Spears sister, how did you not end up on Teen Moms? Because no one wants your hillbilly Walmart looking ass.